So we want to try and capture their email address, and the way that I do that is we want to entice them by creating a white paper or a free report. So this is, again, when we think back to the different structure that I took you through at the start of the day, firstly we set up the avatar, then we make sure that once we've set up the avatar, we do the keyword research, and then we make sure that we do the on-page optimization and get that right. Then we do some quick cache with the pay-per-click stuff, and then after that we do the SEO link building, and then at this point in time, you might add in some Web 2.0 because it's easy to set up profiles, and then you're starting to get a bit of activity on your website. Now let's see what we can do to capture that lead. And the reason when working with a client I push this further down the path is because it takes a little bit for me to educate the client as to why they need this. A lot of them don't understand, but the power, a lot of people talk about the idea of the power is in the database and that back end. Like just recently we did a launch in the stock market niche. I've got a really extensive database in that niche, and we just launch a product, and I'm launching it to them with no other JVs or anything, and we make a really good business just out of doing these little launches. That same thing can apply in your local business. You build up that database, you can continue to market to them as well with special offers and things like that. So writing a white paper gets you to position yourself as the expert. And the way that I like to write the white paper, I think, I talk about how I craft it, but I talked about building the rapport, and there's a little shot of what I've got on my website, like an eye-catching graphical representation of the free report that I offer on Melbourne SEO Services, and then I give them a very clear call to action. Click here, enter your details, and download. Like I'm telling them exactly what they need to be doing. So I've got that on the website, and the other thing, once someone enters in their name and they sign up to your autoresponder series, it's almost like they've made a micro commitment to doing business with you. Once they've said, I trust you enough now to enter my email address, it's like they're on that slippery slope now, down into my business. They've sort of slipped in now, and then I can start to introduce them to all of my other products and services, who I am, what I do. So getting that initial micro commitment's important.